A-Town, man, you know, we got it, so, you know what I'm saying? We got the rap. We almost had the football. We almost had the baseball. But we got the rap on lock, though.
We didn't have the major labels to be living in our city to bump into or send demos to. So we had to really do it on ourselves, and everybody just took notice.
Right now, Atlanta's making good music.
I think everything goes in spurts like the NBA championship, and right now, Atlanta is really the hottest scene right now for music.
I've seen hundreds of individual labels here in Atlanta. There are millions, literally, of t-shirts, postcards, flyers on the street here in the course of a week.
It's like the Motown of the South.
I love Atlanta, man. That's why I'm here. That's why I brought my brothers. It's that Southern hospitality. Outkast, my boy Luda, you know what I'm saying, and everybody else, JD, you know, and many more that's out here holding it down.
This is a hub where you gotta be. I mean, really, if you're gonna be in entertainment, you gotta be here, LA, or New York.
Representing from Brooklyn, New York, but now relocated to Atlanta. Yo, it's really doing big things right now.
On the fashion level, it's not popular like New York as far as the industry, but if you're looking for good-looking women, if you're looking for models, you got to come to the ATL.
The Afro-American models, the females, etc. And this is one of the cities that we initially chose immediately when we're trying to choose the 12 cities that we're going to choose to do the tour in.
I love the A-Town, been here for like 5 years now. I love it, man. It's a beautiful city.
You know, soaking up the independent fame, you know what I mean? It's all love down in the A-Town.
I would tell anyone, come to Atlanta. Atlanta got it going on, no question about it.
We're gonna show y'all how we do it in the A.
The independent spirit only exists because there's a strong belief in self. In Atlanta, we all feel it's possible.
We believe that the most elevated and successful people in society are those people that have an elevated consciousness and think that way, that anything is possible, that everything is doable, and that you manifest your destiny. And the best way you can take a hold of that is by owning it and working it and getting in the field and getting your hands dirty. And to me, that's what being an entrepreneur represents.
The entertainment scene in Atlanta isn't just about music and film. Atlanta is well known for having some of the most beautiful women to ever walk this planet. It only makes sense that we would have an incredible modeling and fashion scene. And so here we are.
Like the modeling industry in Atlanta, it is really competitive because there's a lot of urban models here. There's a lot of music videos being shot on a day-to-day basis. So every girl you meet basically wants to be, you know, the next model or the next big thing in videos.
Now that, you know, hip-hop and everything is coming up and it's moving to Atlanta, it's bringing modeling to Atlanta. A lot of people now are coming to Atlanta to look for models.
It's really all about image. It's about what you see on TV, what people portray to you, the rappers, the clothing that we wear. Everything is an image.
I chose to come out here to actively pursue a career in modeling only because where I live, someone of my height, which I'm 5'8", they would expect you to be anywhere from about 100 to 125 pounds, which is virtually impossible for me due to my genetics. So I figured I'd have a better shot trying to start out in the South.
There's a lot of big things happening in the Atlanta area with the entertainment and music industry, and we're trying to make that happen with clothing.
Right now we're at Lenox Mall, and they have the Atlanta Top Models audition going on. It's a lot of females upstairs. Some of them know the game and some of them don't, because it's obvious when you see the girls that walk in there. If you understand the industry standards, you will know that coming to these large casting calls and major casting calls like this, that's not how business is run. Number one, you would have an agent to make these calls for you. You don't even have to come. You just show up and you would be automatically casted for. Or another reason is through email. This is for publicity and publicity only. So I hope, and I wish the girls luck upstairs, but I already know how the game is run. And a lot of those girls are filling out the applications and putting them in the folders, and they're just going in the boxes. If we can pan the camera and show you what's going on so far and behind the scenes and people setting up here waiting in line, you'll see how it works and what goes on at these casting calls. We have to be really careful because, like I said, we don't want to get thrown out of here. So if you can pan the camera, I'm gonna like be slick about it.
Look around the corner real quick. Make sure we're not secure.
Come back over here. If you don't want to get thrown at the mall. But like I said, the girls are coming out. It's pre-day, and I estimate at least 1,000 girls. The girls are really serious about their entertainment careers, and they know that these girls are going to try. Some of them are beginners. Some of them are a little bit more seasoned than others. But for the most part, this is another audition just like any other audition, and if you really want to make it in this game, it's about hustle and about going to every audition. Don't pick and choose because the one that you decided not to go to could have been the audition you could have, you know, possibly got casted for.
I'm dark skinned, and I'm gonna tell you the truth. The market is opening up now for dark-skinned young ladies. Before, it wasn't there. And so it's really a hustle, an extra hustle on my part, because I have to get people to, you know, believe that dark is still beautiful.
Right now, Black Stallion is trying to go away from the old trends and set new trends. We're going to be featuring dark-skinned women, beautiful dark-skinned women in all shapes and all sizes, just to give the industry the push that it needs.
We are underrated, and I think that Black Stallion is really doing a wonderful thing, showcasing dark-skinned women. I think we are very beautiful, and there's a lot of beautiful dark-skinned women out there who need to be showcased and should be showcased in the Atlanta area. It's kind of tough out there with the same old light skin, long hair, you know, image that's out there in Atlanta, and I think we're trying to break that here, so be looking out for Black Stallions in the future. They'll be making a move.
When you get into black models, they tend to kind of be black with a lot of non-African American attributes, you know, the fair complexions, the straight long hair.
I just feel like there have been times where it has actually helped me, because sometimes when the agents are looking for people, they're specifically looking for maybe a darker skinned black women for a specific role. But I definitely feel that sometimes women that are lighter have an edge.
Do you think the fashion industry and videos exploit women?
No. It's the women that allow themselves to be degraded that way. Because when you go to any photo shoot or you go to any video call or model call, they have, I call it a tally. It's a description of what they're looking for. They let you know when you get there what you will be doing. It's up to you as a woman to decide if you're going to do it or you're not going to do it. So those women that get up there and allow a credit card to be swiped through the crack of their behind, they want that attention. You know what I'm saying? They want to do it because they chose, because we're all grown. We all make the final decision at the end of the day of what we're going to do with our lives. So I don't think the industry or men exploit women. I think women exploit themselves.
No, if you're a young lady trying to get in the game, you got to understand that you modeling, you're going to be using your body as a utensil, you know, or a specimen to get from A to Z. But your mind is controlling your body, so you got to make the right decisions as an analyst, you know what I mean?
Even though sometimes we look at it as sex sales and everything is in the image, there's also a way we can empower ourselves as women, and that's with this.